The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim. High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, the beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound's squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake?
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes. This is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
Hello and welcome to Metal Gear Solid, and to me, Dazza. I'll be taking you on this journey of tactical espionage action in this fantastic stealth game that almost everybody should have at least heard of. Most of you should have played it, but at least heard of it. I did this game ages ago on my old channel. Anybody who has come over from that channel may have watched it if they've been with me for a long time, and may have remembered that it was a really, really bad playthrough. The quality in my computer, it was just all really, really bad. But I'm recording this with a HD PVR, big capture device, off my PS3, off of a copy that I bought recently off of the store because my discs don't work anymore. So there'll be no glitches or anything, the quality should be pretty good. And this is just going to be... I'll be doing this game justice this time, definitely. So I'm going to stop talking so much and start a new game. I'll be keeping on all the cutscenes and the codec sequences, so I'm sure if you've played this a bunch before, you may want to skip over them. But whatever, I won't be talking during them anyway. And I've also decided that I'm going to be playing on hard, because, well, the radar can make it a bit easy, and I want to prove to myself I can do this on hard. It's just that this game is probably the hardest one to do on hard because you can't shoot in first-person view mode. So I'm just going to do hard and get on with it. So let's go.
to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
Alright, let's go. So I'll quickly go over the controls, just in case anybody hasn't played this or watched it, or at least or anything. You got that for your weapons, this for your equipment. We have binoculars and a packet of cigarettes. Solid Snake's favourite brand. Smoking is hazardous to your health. You can smoke, but your health will start to go down. But it does have some use that I'll at least show later, but there's a better way of doing it. But, so we can't swim now, it seems. We can only walk underwater. We found some rations. That's health. We can restore our health, but if we have it equipped, if we run out of health, it'll automatically use it, so we won't die, so long as we have some equipped. Now, if we were playing this on normal or easy, there would be a radar in the top right, apart from when you're in an enclosed area like this, and it showed where the enemies are and their field of view to see how far they can see. It makes it a lot easier for you to be stealthy. But I'm going to try and do it without it. That guy's down there, as you can see, around corners. This game's all about staying out of sight. Now this water here, if you were to step on it, obviously, what happens when you step in water? It makes a splashy sound. And that could potentially alert some dudes. Now what I want to do... Oh. Is he coming around here? Make sure... Right, he's going over to the left. I'll go here. I want to get up to where that elevator is. Like where Liquid went up. We just... I see. Didn't have time to go down there. And this is kind of bad because he's now going to see my footprints. If... No, wait, he... Will he? The footprints may go away if I'm lucky. Just in time. Because he'll also see my footprints and then he'll follow them. So, see, it's... few things to take into account, but the elevator is currently up, so we can't take the elevator yet. So we just gotta wait for it. But I'm relatively safe here. Usually the guards don't come up here. At least not around to this forklift. God, I feel so naked without my radar, because I'm not used to playing this without the radar. In fact, I've not really properly played a Metal Gear Solid game in a long time, so yeah. Anybody who's also on my other channel will remember that I was doing Metal Gear Solid 2, let's just get here. I was doing MGS2 for a while. That was using a DazzaW capture card, but it was a really old capture card and it would not work with my computer much anymore. That's why that stopped and I could never afford a good one. But now that I've got this, I will do that, eventually. Shit. Right, that lift is coming down. There's a dude on it. There's this dude here. In fact, you know what? Oh yeah, definitely. Okay then, I didn't realise hard mode actually spawns more soldiers. I thought it just turned off the radar. Alright, I'm gonna make a break for the elevator. Yes. And of course he doesn't notice it. Hello. So it spawns more soldiers. This is gonna be an interesting playthrough. Oh dear.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
How's that sneaking suit working out?
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed. There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake. But I'm surprised. You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice.
I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
I'll hold you to that, Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Okay. So now, back to us. You may notice there was a bit where it kind of faded to black, and I was trying to think like if the game had glitched or something there. But during that, when that faded to black, it was supposed to like show a tutorial for the Soliton radar, but since we're playing on hard, there is no radar, so they just didn't show anything there. So I'm glad about that, because I was really worried just then that something had glitched. Alright, not just there. We need to get across here. There'll be some stun grenades just in the middle of this helipad. We want to stay out of the searchlights, so we can just quickly go here, grab... Oh, chaff grenades, okay. See, now I'm worried though, because not only am I not used to playing this on hard, there's now going to be more soldiers, so the soldiers, like where I remember, they're not going to be there. Alright, chaff grenades. They stun electrical equipment like surveillance cameras, so we want to grab that. Stun grenades anyway, that's what chaff grenades do, so they can be useful to get past surveillance cameras. And we also want to get into that truck. Just definitely making sure it's clear. There's a dude over there, but he's not going to spot. In fact, I think he's asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. At least for now. Didn't just wake up, did he? Nah, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, you can go in first person viewing mode, and if you hit L1 or R1, you can kind of like lean out. They don't spot you if you lean out, just your vision does. But now we have a SOCOM, which is a pistol. So I'm now going to show off the codec. I don't know why I say show off. It's not like it's a new thing that no one's ever heard of. But you can call people. So let's call Campbell.
Good. You've got yourself a weapon. To use it, first hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go of the R2 button to exit weapon mode. The weapon you've selected should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip...
Okay, I'm actually just going to skip this. Although I forgot just there the frequency that he told me to contact. Because that just there was just a tutorial to show you that. You don't need to know that. I think it's this. Okay, it might be 140.92. We want to contact a certain lady. No, it's not. Okay, then maybe it's 5.2. I really should have took a look at what he said. 141.52. Let's just try this out.
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you, Solid Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well. They asked me to participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team. I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
No. I'm just going to call her once more and she'll tell me about the pistol that I just got.
Хорошо. Good. You found a SOCOM. That's a Special Operations Command pistol. It's a 45 caliber pistol with plenty of stopping power. It's also equipped with a LAM for nighttime combat. If you hold down the weapon button, you can train the laser sight on the enemy to help you aim. If you find a SOCOM suppressor, you can equip that too. That pistol was designed specifically for use by special forces, so I think it will be useful. Some people find it a little heavy and hard to use, but it shouldn't be a problem for you.
Okay. So I know there's going to be a bunch of times where I cut out my voice and stuff for this, but I really want to do this game more justice. But for other reasons, yeah, I'm going to actually stop this video here. Next time we're going to get inside that building and find out what's what. So thanks for watching so far, and we'll see you back in Alaska in the next video. Thanks for watching, and good night.